This one's about Mike Tyson versus Jake and Logan Paul. He fought both brothers. That's the way I look at it. I'm from the hood. We give you the hood version of how we see this. He fought both brothers. You know what I mean? Because if he knocked one out, that means he knocked the family name out. And a lot of people look at it as, you know what I mean, an old guy and a young guy, but let's look at it for what it is. You know, this is like back during the Jack Dempsey fights, you know, when a black person fight a white person, you're fighting for your power, you're fighting for your pride, and that's what that fight was about. That's why I waited to do my program. I wanted y'all to do you, and then I'm giving it to y'all from the hood. This is how we do it. Mike Tyson fought both brothers, you know what I mean? And it looked like it was rigged. It looked fake, because that's not the Mike I know. Mike throw punches. This dude didn't throw no punches. Mike throw punches. Yo, listen, man, because we're going to ride. I'm on my way to Atlantic City, Father's Day, June 14th, 1994. Right? Nah, not 94. Wow, run it back. 88. See, that's how we go back. Back in Father's Day, 88, we meet up at the Apollo. Me and my man Joe Pratt, you know, Dietrich, you know, they from up Edenmore Projects. Big shout out to Edenmore. You know what I mean? Relax. Because we're going to get to Joe Pratt and Dietrich, how they blend in with Mike Tyson in a minute. You know what I mean? But right now, they blending in with me. So sit back, let me ride my channel. I do what the hell I want to do. All right? But before I even do that, right, I'm going to slow it down a little bit, right? And I'm going to bring in my man right now to change the tone a little bit so you can see why we do what we do over here at Unique Mecca Audio, man.
Hey, what's going on, man? Murder Mook, Harlem, you know what it is, man. I just want to express how much gratitude I got for Unique, you know what I mean? I was telling him a story, telling him how I felt about, you know, if anything was to go wrong with my career, rap-wise, you know, if, you know, should be slow, and I got so many opportunities to be able to do the wrong shit. When I watch Unique Mecca Audio, I feel it, and I, like, to my soul, and that's keeping me farthest away from doing anything criminal. Anything criminal. He made me think straight, honestly. Made me think straight, because I've been watching him for about a year, like a year now, maybe, and it just took my mind way off of that. From a year ago, it got rough. For a year ago,
Yeah.
and from watching this man, I just felt like, you saved me. You saved me. And I just want to show my gratitude, and I want to say thank you, man. Unique Mecca Audio, anything you need, brother, from me.
All right.
Anything you need, man.
All right.
Hey, what's going on?
All right, so you know what it is, right? Mike Tyson gets in a fight, right? He gets in a fight with Logan. But I say he fighting both brothers, Jake and Logan, right? So now he gets in the ring and he's fighting, and that don't look like the Mike Tyson I know. The Mike Tyson I know, he puts it in. He's a gorilla. He's a pit bull. He's here. Oh. You know what I mean? He bit off Holyfield's ear. He's such a pit bull. No disrespect to you, Mike, because I already know your work, because I was at the Apollo with you, me, you, Joe Pratt, D, and all of us. Remember you pulled up in the white Lamborghini on 125th between 126th and 7th Avenue, right around the corner from the Apollo. And we had just came from the Apollo. But when we was up in the Apollo, Joe Pratt had bought Gina the Yves Saint Laurent outfit. You know the famous Yves Saint Laurent colors back then. She had the woman's, skirt suit, nice little light skin, from Drew Hamilton. Just give me on a little Harlem history with this one, because this is about Mike, and Mike is Harlem. You know what I mean? So you understand. Now, we up in the joint. Mike sees Gina, and Mike goes right at her. But Gina's man is Jamel. You know what I mean? From Upper Edenmore Project. Right? He looks like a rhino. You see how Mike Tyson built? Joe Pratt, you know what I mean? Look like a rhino. We call him Jamel. Y'all know who I'm talking about up there. This for Choke No Joke. Yo, Choke. I'm giving your hood the prop. This for Chuck No Joke. Chuck. Because, you know, y'all also had Gito up there, Rick Slick and the family, you know what I mean? My little man Diesel, you know, we was all up there. You already know. You know what I mean? When the police was pulling, you know, 130,000 out of one of Gito's apartments one day. You know what I mean? Then the next day they go back, pull out 180,000. They're like, where this money coming from? That's how they was getting money up there in Edenmore. And Joe Pratt was the man. Him and Dietrich. You know, they was running their little moves down in D.C. They already did their time for it. So you bastards. You know what I mean? That my story too fly with the music playing in the back. I know I sound like a rapper right now. Oh, but you know, this a whole new trend of how we gonna do the YouTube. We gonna just flow with the music. You know what I mean? But check, right? So Joe Pratt, me and him was locked up out in Jersey in Southern State. I'm even gonna give you the year so you bastards go check it out. Me and Jamel and Dietrich, and then there was another brother from Jersey City was with us, Rashid. Big shout out to Rashid. Rashid, reach out to me. You know what I mean? Y'all know Rashid from Jersey City ran with Joe Pratt and Dietrich and Jamel and them official, you know, elderly right now. You know, but reach out to me. But anyway, we all up in the joint, and when we had Apollo, you know, like I said, Joe Pratt looked like a rhino, and Tyson looked like, you know, a gazillion. You know what I mean? And Tyson rolled up on his girl, and little Jamel rolled up on him, and Tyson, he up on Gina like she ain't there with nobody. And this man just spent $10,000 on the East St. Laurent outfit from Dapper Dan for her. And here go Mike Tyson trying to push up on her. But Joe Pratt hard like steel. You know what I mean? So what he did is he just moved right in on Mike, snatched Gina's arm from his arm. You know what I mean? And everybody had to get in the middle and chill it out. That's a Mike Tyson story. Ask Mike if you remember that one. You know? But Mike was official. Mike hung out with us that night, chill. You know what I mean? And every night we was out, Mike was out. I had a white Montero then, right? Montero cost like $15,000. I'm gonna show you how real I'm keeping this story. Montero cost like $15,000. I had a white joint with the beige leather interior with the big fog lights on the top, the roll bar on the front, roll bar on the back, you know, stepping ladder, all chrome, bubbled out on the sides. And then on the side of it, I had a little chrome plate went all the way up the side that said Young Money. And I still got pictures of all this for you. See, that's how my content flavor. I didn't even get into Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, how I feel about that yet. But right now, we having our own fight right now. We fighting with the 80s. You know what I mean? So we pull around the corner. I got my little $15,000 truck on the side. It got the chrome roll bar, you know, the chrome bar plate. And on the plate, it said Young Money. So that's what everybody called me, Young Money. I'm rolling through that joint. I got my shirt off, some big Gucci links on, the big straw hat. I didn't even have a bucket on. The bucket was for the nighttime. In the daytime, we had the straw hats like, you know, we down in the South. And all I needed was a corn pipe in my mouth riding through Harlem. But I had a big spliff. You know what I mean? And I'm riding. If I see a female, I beep the horn and they come over, or I jump out and, you know, chase them down and introduce myself, get their beeper number, and we keep it moving. But I come home and now everybody is, you try and beep the horn and somebody look at you like you fired a gunshot. Where did it come from? How you gonna meet somebody if you can't look in their eye and look at their body language and feel their spirit? Instead, you'll rather text and go through the Wi-Fi instead of talking to a person in person. But that's how that is, right? But this, you know, let me get back to this joke, right? Now, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul's brother Logan was in the ring. Jake was on the side saying, beat his black, and he's not saying in a racial manner. He's just saying beat his black ass. You know what I mean? Just like Mike Tyson's people, is in their cut, and they say, man, knock that boy out. You know, but it wasn't racial. That's what you call entertainment. That's what the world is about. A black fought a white, and it was a black, you know, supporting Mike Tyson, even though he was old as a bag of rocks. You know what I mean? But he's still strong as a pole. You see how his body looked? You see how he went out there? If Mike would have threw any one of them old school joints that I know Mike got, if he would have threw any one of them joints, he would have knocked that boy out. Mike didn't throw nothing. Like I said, Mike's such an animal. He bit off Holyfield's ear, man. He was in the heat of passion. Mike a pit bull out of Brooklyn. That's what you call a real Brooklyn. Can't say the words here, but you know, that's a Brooklyn. You know what I mean? And I look at it, right, because the era I'm from, right, because we ride. Let's give my take on the fight. The era I'm from, never would a white dude beat a black dude. That's how we say it as black people. You know, and I know proud white dudes that will say never would a black dude beat a, you understand? And vice versa. Everybody stand for their own. But you can stand for your own and do it peacefully. And that's what a democratic society is about. You can vote and rule for your color all you want, but still respect the next person's vote. You know what I mean? And I was voting for Mike Tyson to go out there and knock him out. He didn't knock him out. I couldn't even do a commentary on this. All my people said, man, do something on Mike Tyson. Do something on Mike Tyson. I'm like, that's not the Mike I know, man. That's not the Mike pulled up with the Lamborghini truck when I had a little $15,000 Montero. That was the point of me telling you that. I was a little trigger back then. I was still selling $2 cracks over on 154th Street at this time. I'm a little dude. I got a $15,000 truck and I'm the man in the hood. And then Mike Tyson pulls up with a $120,000, $150,000 Lamborghini truck, white on white with the white leather. You sitting in the passenger seat and it's like you sitting across the street. You know, that's how that joint felt wide in the inside. Because you know I had to jump in. Mike probably don't remember because like I said, I was just a little dude. I don't remember the night. But I mean, I know you don't remember me because I was just a little dude back then. Like I said, I'm keeping it 100. I was just coming up, just busting my gun. I'm on the block fighting over blocks, man. You know what I mean? I'm old street trigger right now. D-Chick and Jamel, they was big boys. They was down there in D.C. doing their thing. Everybody know about it, so you right. Say something, talk about it, they're ready their time for it, everything else. Big shout out to Justice that used to be with them. That's my man. You know, rest in peace, butter. But Dietrich had a joint, right, that he went to Dapper Dan and got. He went and got a 560. Whatever, it's called 380 then. He got a little 380 Mercedes-Benz, the little two-door drop top. And he got everything gutted, got the car painted white up at Angelo's, and then he got Dapper Dan to wrap the interior white and light blue. I think it was a white and gray. And then he had the big BBSs on this little joint. And then he wasn't done there. Then he had the wide body on that. Another 70,000 just to get the ass kicked out. That's how money was back then. That's the era Mike Tyson come from. That's the Mike Tyson I know. What I saw in that ring is not my Mike Tyson. Not my Mike Tyson. Yo, Mike. You know what I mean? Bring up what? You know what I mean? The self issue. Yeah. And don't forget, Mike got health issues. And he got in the ring with a dude half his age. Mike got in the ring with a dude half his age for $20 million. Any of y'all watching that, tell me you wouldn't take $20 million to go in there and give the performance that Mike gave, because that's not your performance, Mike. Mike, I know that's not. Mike, listen. I think you're a year younger than me or a year older than me, one or the other, but we the same age, man. I can still whoop a nigga ass. Excuse man, I shouldn't have said Ed. But I can still do me. You know what I mean? That's why I did my little workout video, let y'all see. You always got to be ready because you got to be battle ready. You know, Mike stayed battle ready. He from Brooklyn. I saw old man in the ring. Mike, tell him you want a rematch for 40 and let the gorilla out the cage. Let out the Mike I know from the Apollo. Let out the Mike I know with the Lamborghini truck that pulled up in the hood. Nigga don't know nobody but meeting everybody and being loved by everybody. You did the old man thing for the 20. I feel you did that for that's my opinion. That's just my opinion, disrespecting you. But you know what I mean? I can't say I wouldn't have did it for 20 million. You know what I mean? Keeping it 100. So I definitely can't put it past you, Mike, for 20 million. If they gave me 20 million right now to go in there and lay down when Jake Paul swing at me, I'm gonna go in there and lay down. You know what I mean? Or Logan or whoever, whichever one. The UFC. Cause they some bad Europeans. They went from YouTubing to URL to boxing. And they fighting the biggest names. Hey, yo. This ain't no disrespect. But I think they got a little black. They some hustling motherfuckers. I think they got just a little black in it. They went from YouTube to URL. To boxing Mike Tyson, the heavyweight champion of the world. Somebody, UFC. Come on, man. Somebody tell me these two get a round of applause. They definitely get a round of applause, man. They definitely get a round of applause. But you can't get no more realer than that, man. Mike Tyson even made a statement after the fight, Mike Tyson, the former heavyweight boxing champion, opened up about, his recent fight with Jake Paul, Logan. I say Jake, I say Logan. They both the same because you fighting a bloodline. And that's what it is, because these are pit bulls. Mike Tyson's a pit bull. The Jake brothers are pit bulls. You fighting a bloodline. So when he went in there and he, and he lost to one, he lost to both. I wish he would have knocked one out so they both would have felt it. You know what I mean? That's just me because I'm rooting for Mike. But Mike, come on, man. I need you to go back in the ring and do what you do, man. Give us the old Mike, man, from 8th Avenue, man. Give us the Mike from the Apollo, man. Give us the Mike from Atlantic City. I remember we went out to the fight. We're going to ride. I just feel like riding about Mike today. Right? Sure, I'm connected to everything. When I was talking about June 14th, 1988, me and my brother, I got the pictures. I should have pulled it up. It's in the other system. I got the picture of me and my brother when we went down there. I got on about 8 Gucci link chains and, silk suit. My brother got on a matching silk suit. We got the flat tops, you know what I mean? And, we on our way down to the Mike Tyson, Mike Spinks fight in Atlantic City. June 88. You rat. Oh, somebody told me when I said, you rat bastards. They want me to say so they can hear the bastards. My bad. I got you, homie. See, I listened. They called me on the phone. They gave me that. But we're on our way down to the Mike Tyson fight at Mike Spinks joint. And we riding down there, and it was me, Dietrich, and Jamel, and Joe Pratt. They had the matching white 300E Mercedes with the BBS rims, One had sheepskin interior in one, and the other one just had leather interior. Dietrich had the sheepskin, I think. One of them had the sheepskin, one had just the regular Palomino leather. But that's how fly they was. They went and bought $200,000 cars, and we driving down to Atlantic City. While we drive down to Atlantic City, I'm in my little white Mitsubishi, another Mitsubishi. I'm a little boy now. First I had a Mitsubishi truck, Young Money, and I also at the same time had the white Mitsubishi Quartier. I went to get a Dapper Dan, got Dapper to rewrap the whole inside to say MCM with the MCM mask, MCM tail. So they had black and white MCM all over the interior. And, they pushing, they join. I got the white Inkies. These some little cheap rims called Inky. But they was big boy rims from where I was at. But I was comfortable where I was at, and they was the man over me. Eat them all. Ain't no hate over here at Unique Mecca Audio, man. They was representing, right? So we riding down the highway, and I catch a flat, y'all. I catch a flat. I catch a flat in my little Mitsubishi, and they got the big Mercedes Benz. But they so gangster, they pulled over, and we wound up calling the tow truck to come and fix it, and they waited for me to get it fixed, and then we all three got back on the road, because that's how we rolled back in the day. We all going to Atlantic City, we all leaving Atlantic City together, and we definitely all getting to Atlantic City together. And they had the tickets. Like I said, I'm a little boy. They invited me to go on a trip with them. And they driving Mercedes, I'm driving Mitsubishi, but I feel good. I got on my silk suit. I got my brother with me. I got on my Gucci chains. I'm in the house too. And they wearing Dapper Dan. I ain't even get my first Dapper Dan yet. I ain't even get my first Dapper Dan yet because I came out of jail October 27, 1987, and this was summer 1988. I got my first Dapper Dan in the fall of 1988. You know, that was the green with the black Fendi all over it, M3 jacket, because, you know, that made me the jacket. The jacket was so fly. I had to get a car to match it, and he, you know what I mean? So I said, yeah, put M3 on the back. So he put M3 on the back, so now I had to go out and go buy an M3. You know, so I drove out to Paramus, took them a little 30 grand. They wanted 35. I gave them 28 cash. I had a 30 to give them. They tried out like that. I brought them down from 35 to 30 cash. You know, and they went for the 30 so fast. I mean, I only got 28. And I gave them 28 grand, took the 2 grand, put that, and got rims put on it that day on Route 46, and, you know, went back to the projects and played this broad out that tried to play me. But I'm riding right now, so let me get back over here to the Atlantic City joint, going down to the Mike Tyson Back. But we all going down together. I catch a flat tire. See, I roll with that nice and easy. Cop the book of Row and Harlem. I do multiple things at once, because that's what we do when we're playing, we're a hustler. You know what I mean? Ain't no pimping over here. You know what I mean? Because we play with your mind, you know what I mean, to get you to go in your wallet. You know what I mean? And that's what they did with this Mike Tyson, Jake Paul fight. They got us to go in our wallet. They hustling. There's always different forms of hustling. But anyway, so we get to Atlantic City. And just when we pull into the parking lot, you got these white dudes come out with their shirt off, and they screaming, you know what I mean? He knocked them out, and they going crazy. And it was something that was pissed off. I can't believe I paid my money, man. They ripping up the tickets and throwing them in the air. Mike Tyson knocked the boy out in 15 seconds. How you go from knocking a boy out in 15 seconds that can't even throw a punch? And I know if you got another street brawl like you did over there at Dapper Dan with the homie, I know you'll whoop a dude's ass on the corner right now. And you go in the ring and give us that performance? Mike, no. I'm your age. I know you. I'm telling you now, Mike. Stop it. Stop it. Tell them you want a rematch. Go in there and give us the real Mike. If y'all want the real Mike to go in the ring, the Mike I'm telling you about. If y'all want that Mike to go in the ring, give me an emoji right now. Give me a strong arm emoji right now if y'all want the real Mike to go in that ring. Because I don't know what Mike that, what they brought in that Mike. That wasn't the Mike that I know. That was the Mike you know? Huh? Oh yeah, and then Mike go back to the old Mike, and the day before the fight, he smacks the crap out of him. Mike smacked him like a whore. Mike smacked him like a whore. But then again, Mike go out there with his, you know, he didn't. Mike called you. Mike, you disrespected Brooklyn when you did that. We understand that you're getting to go way on the scale, and you in that type of world and all that. But you didn't even have the decency, and that would have been wrong to have on a pair of flip-flops. You go out there in your socks, Mike, and you're facing your enemy, your opponent, for $20 million. And you ain't got on no shoes. You ain't got on no flip-flops. And he stepped on your feet. You did just what you were supposed to do. You smacked the crap out of him, as you should. You know what I mean? And that's what I respect about you. That's the Mike we want to see go back. Mike smacked that boy so hard, they showed it on every social media website you could think about. You know? My mother's not even on Instagram. She said, baby, did you see Mike smack that boy? I said, Ma, you're 90. What do you know about Mike and smacking? You don't even have that on your phone. She said, man, it's even on the news. I said, get out of here. She put it on. We looked at it. We laughed. My mom, man, we watched a fight together. Mom said, man, I know that ain't the Mike. Ain't no way. Because my mom's 90, so you know she really stuck in the black pride, black power. She said, no, ain't no way in the hell no white boy beat no black boy no ring. You know what I mean? That's what mama said before the fight. You know what I mean? Not even halfway through the fight, Mama was asleep. She said, man, that boy ain't fighting that white boy. You know what I mean? And Mama went to sleep. I stayed up, watched it, and got pissed off. You know what I mean? But then he had the nerve to sit there with all this going on, man. What do y'all think about the fight? I've been on here long enough. I don't want to make this too long. I'm getting angry even thinking about Mike losing that fight, man. Because that's not the Mike I know. That's not the Mike I know. Yo, Mike, rematch, 50 million. You'll settle for 40. 50 million on a rematch and give us the old Mike. And I guarantee you they'll give you that money. Because they know that was Mike. If somebody walked up on you in the mall, you know what I mean? You would have gave a better performance than what I saw in the ring. And that's not to disrespect you. You got the bag. That's what it's about, getting the bag, especially at our age. They put you in the ring with a dude half your age and you ain't had to worry about getting your face all swole up and you walked out with 20 million. But Mike, we not mad at you. But we want you to represent, man. Get that rematch. Go back in there. Give us that Brooklyn Mike. Give us that Harlem Mike. Give us that Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, 5 boroughs Mike back, man. Who want that Mike back? Give me an emoji. Let's stop this, man. Mike, do you, man. And we get ready to close out the same way we began. Remember why we do this. We don't do this for nothing. We do this so that we can reach the youth. And here's Murder Mook.
Hey, what's going on, man? Murder Mook, Harlem, you know what it is, man. I just want to express how much gratitude I got for Unique. You know what I mean? I was telling him a story, telling him how I felt about, you know, if anything was to go wrong with my career, rap-wise, you know, if, you know, shit be slow and I got so many opportunities to be able to do the wrong shit. When I watch Unique Mecca audio, I feel it, and I like to my soul, and that's keeping me farthest away from doing anything criminal. Anything criminal. He made me think straight, honestly. Made me think straight, because I've been watching him for about a year, like a year now, maybe, and it just took my mind way off of that. Way off of that. From a year ago, it got rough. For a year ago,
Yeah.
and from watching this man, I just felt like, you saved me. You saved me. And I just want to show my gratitude, and I want to say thank you, man. Unique Mecca Audio, anything you need, brother, from me.
All right.
Anything you need, man.
All right.
Love. Hey, what's going on, man? Murder Mook.
Cheers, the crime.
Of 26, heat back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions is a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in hall. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block. Did his time, never squealed to the cops, Mecca audio. G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spent a couple bands on the dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. They be horn uptown, Dominican bust down. Now we on the positive, we got a lot to give. Now you trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend it ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars, it's about buying property to make the community yard.